All right, welcome back to the channel. It's Greg here at Stone Soup, which is Lower Black Forest at Rocky Knob Bike Park in Boone, North Carolina. And this is the easiest black diamond to get to and the hardest black diamond to get down. I learned that the hard way by crashing all the way down it, breaking a back wheel, derailleur hanger, all that. And I haven't been back here in a year, so this is a bit of a redemption run for me. So let's rock, literally. All right, so I found that the best way to go about this trail is not to just send it the whole way down and see how well you do, but to take it section by section. So I'm gonna do that here in this video. And we start off with this little A-frame rock feature, and it looks pretty doable. But on my bike, I make dents like this because my bottom bracket hits it. I tried it like 5 times in a row and it's not worth breaking my frame over. So this is something you can do that's super cool, but just not with my bike, I guess. Anyway, what happens is you go down this initial steep section and it's pretty rocky, pretty janky. You got to keep the bike out in front, and then we get to even crazier stuff. All right, after getting down the first chute, there's a cool like berm made out of rocks. Not the only one of its kind on this trail. And then you get to something that really trips me up. And it's just this kind of rocky section, not too long, but it ends in a drop and a turn. So what I found is it kind of just going right in the middle. There's a rock that you can kind of serve as a jump. I'm trying to touch these rocks as little as possible as I go down. So I kind of jump over the first two, get to this flat one on the left, hop off of it to avoid having to make a turn as I'm landing. And, you know, best of luck. So after that drop comes probably the spiciest looking thing in the whole trail, which is another drop, but it's after a ladder bridge that's going uphill. It really saps all your speed. So you get to the top on this boulder, cross over to the other bridge, and then you got to hop down. I would say probably a 3-foot drop. Thank goodness for those rocks, because you can kind of roll a little bit of it, which is what I'm going to do. Okay, so after a couple turns, a little flowy section, you get to a fun little couple jumps off a rock, still going downhill, and then there's another mandatory drop. And it's about only a foot, but you still probably don't want to roll it. So this is fun because you've got some speed at this point. However, you want to kind of either continue accelerating as you get to this crazy turn or sap all of your speed. This turn is very, very, very sharp. So if you want to, and you've got a lot of speed, you can go up these rocks, drop off of them, and see if you can make that sharp turn. Alternatively, what I can do is go really slow and kind of thread the needle between a couple rocks here, lose all my speed, and kind of do a 90-degree turn over there and hopefully not fall over the berm. Fingers crossed once again. Drop. Come on, goats. Hey, buddies. Drop. All right, after another steep downhill, you get to the rocky part. And it starts off with a little rock bridge you drop off of. And this is a situation where you've either got to go really fast and go straight, or what I do is I try to scrub my speed. This rock right here is super jagged and it's tough to avoid. But I try to go all the way to the left, even a little outside of the trail at a slow speed, so that I can make it through, kind of thread the needle here, then actually put up the saddle, start pedaling to get more speed into this section. And this is where it's crazy, because it's all rocks. Is there a good line? No. So I kind of come over here and just try to get as downhill as possible with the rocks. Like I'm prioritizing the steeper ones just to keep the momentum going. Then this gets a little ragged. I looked all around here for a good line and I couldn't find one. So at this point, you're just hoping you're going fast enough to kind of hover over the sharp rocks. And then the crazy part. This is a really, actually, you can't probably see it. It's pretty steep to get up to the top, and that's where you want to aim, to the very tip top, so that you can get a lot of momentum going straight down the middle of this rock bridge. After that rock craziness, there's one more really rocky section, and there's another feature that I actually bypass. Over here is a big rock that you could presumably kind of drop off of or use as a chute, but what I try to do is go slow speed on the outside to bypass it. And then there's a couple lines you can take, but I actually try to cut all the way back to the left, which can get a little ragged, but eventually, if I can have enough speed to get down here, you get to enjoy another rock berm, which is just the coolest thing. And you find yourself brought around. A little bit of a rock roll drop, just kind of hang on for dear life. Kind of hop over the roots. Then there's another one of these small, I guess it's the third one, isn't it, of these rock drops that's like a little bridge of rocks. And then the last feature that I bypass right now, which is a lot of people's favorite. There's a couple of rocks and you can just send it diagonally and make like a 5-6 foot drop off of it to a chute that goes like straight down. The camera's not showing it, but there is a ride around and I'm going to take it. Drop. Ooh. All right, let's string a full run together. Ooh, yeah. Now the fun part. Now the slow part. Come on. Okay. Time to check speed here. All right, let's do this. All right, so this intersects with a bunch of trails, but Stone Soup keeps going straight. And it's a lot easier, but still a little choppy right here. Then some cool little wood bridges. And more recently, when you come down here, they built a little bridge so that you can connect with PBJ. But it's important to know there's some rocks that are not easy right here. Yeah. And then you're going straight down. Gotta check to make sure there's no traffic. And then into a burn. And then this connects you to kindergarten right over here. And then down to the parking lot. So Stone Soup, it's best understood as Lower Black Forest because it is quite a bit harder even than New Boss. So don't be fooled by the fact that it starts kind of halfway up the mountain. It is the trickiest black diamond there is. So, till next time.